Hi Glamour, I'm Aleigha. I'm a data scientist with a salary of $130,000. I have about $80,000 in my savings account, $40,000 in my retirement accounts, and about $23,000 in an individual brokerage account. And for debt, I don't have any credit card debt, but I do have $14,000 left in student loans. I do qualify for the $10,000 in student loan forgiveness, so that will be dropped down to $4,000 pretty soon. And I will probably just pay that off in full from my savings. Apart from my data science job, I do have a personal finance TikTok page, and I plan to make about $20,000 from that by the end of the year. I live outside of Baltimore, Maryland in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. I paid $1,200 for this place. I found my current place about 2 years ago because I was driving around the area looking for rent signs outside of different buildings. I called the landlord for this unit and he originally asked for $1,300, but because I was moving in the day after the previous tenants were moving out and I knew that my landlord wouldn't want this property to be vacant, I asked him to negotiate the price down to $1,200 and he agreed. In my apartment, I have a lot of plants. I think I'm pretty close to 30 right now. So I want to bring a lot of outdoor features inside because I do like to do a bunch of outdoor activities. So I also have a lot of wooden elements throughout my apartment and a bunch of mirrors to try to make the space bigger since the apartment is pretty condensed. I also love to do a lot of world travels. So I have a bunch of pieces from like Israel, Portugal, Costa Rica. The things back here I got from street artists in Costa Rica. They're really beautiful. For the longest time though, the walls in here were pretty white and blank because I don't have a good interior design ability. So I actually had my friends come in here one weekend when I was away and I had all the stuff in here, but also gave them like $500 budget and they redid the entire living room and my desk area over here. They did an amazing job. And now I realize like, it's worth spending some money to make your space feel cozy and at home because now I do really love being in here. Another way that I save money is to try to buy things used on Facebook Marketplace. So when my friends came in, most of the living room furniture they got used off of Facebook Marketplace. And then I try to save money and spend it on local artists and resources instead of just like big corporations who are mass marketing all these different types of material. I started cooking when I was really young because I grew up in a family with 6 siblings. So when I volunteered to help cook, my mom was like, you got free reign. Some of my favorite items in here, this clay cooking pot. I got this a couple months ago when I went to Portugal. My dad was born there, so we go back kind of frequently to visit family and just experience his culture. And so I got this and now I kind of channel my inner Portuguese grandmother and make like stewed Portuguese beef dishes in here. And then I also have these glasses. These were hand painted in Morocco. I did not go to Morocco to get these, but my friends own a shop and they sell like a curated line of Moroccan goods that their friends make over in Morocco that they made on their honeymoon. So these are really special. And then another favorite kitchen appliances of mine is my ice cream maker. So I'm gluten-free, so I can't eat a lot of my favorite like Oreo ice cream flavors that they sell at the grocery store. So I bought this so I can make my own Oreo ice cream flavor. So as I mentioned before, I try to support local artists where I can. So most of the earrings that I have are handmade, which are really cool. I have some that are glass. A lot of them have like either gold plating. These are gold vermeil. I love these hoops because they're curly and cool. And then also my friend got me some stuff when she was in Puerto Rico a few weeks ago. So I love that as well. I have all of my curly hair products. I really love these because they're all natural and silicone free. My regular skincare products. I got into skincare a couple years ago. It's been pretty beneficial. One thing you won't see in my apartment is a TV. I haven't had a TV in an apartment in probably close to 4 years. And when I used to have a TV, it's so easy to just be like, oh, I'm gonna watch one more episode of The Office, and then it's like 4 hours of your day goes by. I also love to do outdoor activities, like I said, so I go rock climbing about 4 to 5 days a week. That takes up a good majority of my time. And now that it's summer and fall, I've also been going for runs and also bike rides around town. I do have some photos that I took from my travels. So I love to go to different national parks and go hiking at them. So this first one is from Arches National Park. I went there a couple years ago with my family. And then last summer we went to Yellowstone. So this one's from Yellowstone. And again, the third one is from Arches. This one was really cool. It's like a double interconnected arch that they have there. I have one plant in here. I don't have any light that really comes from the back side of the building. So this one has been struggling because it needs low light. So the front is too bright, but the back is a little bit too dark. So it used to be huge. and now it's struggling, but I'm trying to get it back to its life. I like to read. I try to do like 20 to 60 minutes per day. The past year, I've been focusing a lot on like self-discovery and how my childhood affects who I am today and understanding all of my emotions and those types of fun things. These beeswax candles are from a local Baltimore organization that will employ women who were victims of sex trafficking, domestic violence. So they do all these honey and beeswax types products, and they get to keep all the profits from themselves. So I try to support them as often as I possibly can. My bed frame is like the biggest steal of my entire life. My last employer had like an internal Facebook Marketplace type website, and somebody listed this West Elm mid-century modern bed frame for free. It retails for like $1,100. So I'll probably never get rid of this because it's such a good deal. I also have silk pillowcases for the curly hair. Makes it way less frizzy. You may notice that there is no dresser in my bedroom. I've moved like 6 times in the past 4 years, so I try not to buy lots of big furniture because I never want to move it. Welcome to my second bedroom, which is really just kind of my spare storage room that I have. I turned one corner of this space into a little reading nook. So like late at night, I try to get myself to read. I come in here, it's pretty cozy. This like huge beanbag chair from Costco is really comfy to sit in. And then I have some like random books, more plants, the gold ice cream cone I got a couple months ago in Portugal because I'm obsessed with ice cream. Me and my boyfriend put together this Lego cherry blossom tree pretty recently, which was really fun. I was surprised at how expensive this was, but it ended up being fun, so pretty happy that we got it. Also, this clay pot I got in Portugal pretty recently. It's also handmade. I had to find a plant to actually put in here, and then it will probably go up on the wall. And this plant I'm babysitting for a friend. It's my favorite, someone who's really sad when she takes it away. As I mentioned before, I don't have a dresser in my bedroom, but luckily there are 2 closets back here in the storage room. So it came with a shoe rack, which is super nice because I do love to buy a lot of shoes. I love to buy heels, even though I don't do a lot of events that require me to wear heels. I'm usually wearing like Birkenstocks a lot. In the summer, you'll see me in these essentially every single day. In the fall and in the winter, I love my Blundstones. They're my favorite. They're waterproof, really comfy, and I can walk forever in them. In the other closet, I have some like warmer weather stuff. That's it, Glamour. Thank you guys for coming by.